Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aiman Hakim Nizam. I am from AC1101D.
It's Farah Najihah binti Fauzi and I am from AC1101D.
My name is Nurul and I'm from AC1101D.
My name is Nur'Ain Umierah binti Ruslizawawi and I'm from AC1101D.
Today we are going to talk about our company, which is Swipers for Enterprise.
I will talk about basic economic problem and basic economic concept.
And I will talk about supply and demand.
And I will talk about elasticity for our company.
And also market equilibrium for our company.
First of all, our business name is Swipers Sport Enterprise. Swipers Sport Enterprise is a business which produces sport shoes products. It was founded in January 2015. The business is located in Pavilion, which is located in KL. We are targeting the middle and upper class level to buy our product. Now, let's go to the basic economic concept and basic economic problems.
Hi, let's talk about basic economic concept of this company. In this business, Swipers Sport Enterprise has enough resources to satisfy those shoes demand from customer. After that, society must make choice when trying to satisfy their unlimited want or desire. People must make choice due to scarcity. Society must make the best choice possible due to scarcity. Swipers Sport Enterprise also must decide who get the final product to increase their profit. If the demand of Swipers Sport Enterprise increase in the society, the less money they will spend on the sneaker that compete with the sport shoe. They must use the scarce resources wisely and efficiently without wastage. Opportunity cost is defined as the best second alternative. Opportunity cost can be exemplified as the quantity of Swipers Sport Enterprise given out for a unit of sneaker that is consumed or produced. Every choice is associated by opportunity cost. Let's move to basic economic problem. The problem of scarcity in the economy result in society having to resolve three fundamental economic problems. The three problems stated was what to produce and how much, how to produce and for whom to produce. In the presence of scarcity, a society therefore has to choose wisely among scarce resources to satisfy its wants. In addition, the type of good to be produced depends on society's demand. Swipers Sport Enterprise produce and output of sport shoes depend on how much resources they have and how much the society's demand. In this business, Swipers Sport Enterprise decide to use capital intensive. It means more capital as compared to labor. Swipers Sport Enterprise are able to utilize the resources efficiently. It also increase the quality of good itself when this business use a high technology. Necessity goods are produced for everyone and luxury goods are produced for those who have higher income and purchasing power. Swipers Sport Enterprise consumers target is middle and high class level group. Swipers Sport Enterprise price will make people with higher income demand the business.
Next, theory of demand and supply. Demand can be defined as the ability and the willingness of a consumer to buy goods and services at a certain price level, place and time range. The law of demand is when the price is increased, the quantity of demand will decrease. As shown in the graph, if the price of our sport shoes increased from 100 to 150, the quantity demand of our sport shoes will decrease from 100 to 50 units. Next, determinant of demand. First, price of the good itself. As shown in the graph, if the price of our sport shoes increased from 100 to 150, the quantity demanded of our product will fall from 100 to 50 units. If the price of our sport shoes decreased from 100 to 50 ringgit, then the quantity demanded of our sport shoes will increase from 100 to 150 units. Next, change in the prices of related goods. The graph shows that when the price of sneakers increase, the demand for sneakers will decrease because consumer will switch to buy more our product than the sneakers. Hence, the demand for Swiper sport shoes will increase, although the price of Swiper sport shoes remain the same. Next is supply. Supply can be defined as the producer's ability and willingness to supply different quantities of goods and services at different possible prices and time range. The law of supply. Law of supply is when the price is increased, the quantity of supply will also increase. As shown in the graph, if the price of our sport shoes, which is Swiper sport shoes, increase, the quantity supply of our sport shoes will also increase. Next is determinant of supplies. First, number of suppliers. With more suppliers, more output can be produced in the market. Supply will increase and hence the supply curve will shift to the right. With this, supply for our sport shoes, which is swiper sport shoes, will increase. Next, the price of the good itself. As shown in the graph, the change in quantity supplies shown by a movement along the same supply curve. If the price of our sport shoes increase from 100 to 200 ringgit, the quantity supply also increased from 1,000 to 2,000 units.
Next, elasticity of demand and supply. Determinants of price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand measure the degree of the responsiveness of the quantity demand for a particular good with respect to the change in the price. The type of price elasticity of demand vary for every product. Degree of responsiveness in price elasticity of demand for sport shoes is elastic. Sport shoes have substitutes like sneakers. A change in the price of a good costs a bigger percentage in quantity demand. Based on diagram, the shape of demand curve of sport shoes is flatter slope of demand curve. The percentage change in price from 100 ringgit increase to 150 ringgit is smaller than the percentage change in quantity demand from 1,500 unit decrease to 1,000 unit. The price elasticity along demand curve is relatively responsive. There are a few factors influencing price elasticity of demand, which is availability of substitutes, nature of goods, short-term and level of income. Determinant of price elasticity of supply. Price elasticity of supply measure the degree of responsiveness of the quantity supplied for a particular good with respect to a change in the price. Some goods and services are elastic, while some are inelastic. Degree of responsiveness in price elasticity of supply for sport shoes is elastic. A change in the price of a good costs bigger percentage in the quantity supplied. Based on diagram, the shape of supply curve of sport shoes is flatter slope of supply curve. The percentage change in price from 100 ringgit increase to 150 ringgit smaller than the percentage change in quantity supplied from 1,000 unit increase to 1,500 unit. There are a few factors influencing price elasticity of supply, which is availability of inventory, time frames, mobility and availability, and level of technology.
Next, let's move on to price control. There are two types of price control, which is price control and non-price control. For our company, we are choosing non-price control. Under the non-price control, there are indirect tax. Indirect tax refers to imposed by government on producers. The effect of this indirect tax will decrease in supply and price will increase, but quantity demand of the goods will reduce. If Swiper Sport Enterprise got the indirect tax, we will be in the category of demand less elastic from supply. This is because we got other shoes like sneakers to compare with us, so that when the government decide to levy indirect tax on us, our price will be increased and our quality of demand will decrease. Meanwhile, the supply will also decrease. This can be seen in the graph. The graph shows that when the tax was given to our firms, the supply will decrease and also the quantity will decrease also. Meanwhile, the price will be increased due to the tax that is charged.
That's
All
from us.
thank you.